The oldest minor league ballpark still in use is here in Florida, and it recently got a facelift. We're here at Jackie Robinson Ballpark.
Some nice defense in Game 1 of the World Series. And that one is gone! Jeffrey Nielsen hits an absolute take, and that one is in there for strike 3. The Atlanta Attackers take Game 1 of the 2026 Daytona World Series. Will the Atlanta Attackers take the sweep in 2 games, or do the War Eagles have the fight to extend the 2026 Daytona World Series to Game 3? All right, welcome into Game 2. Game 1, Atlanta won 4-0. Their offense was great. John Ryan with a solo bomb, Jeffrey Nielsen with a solo bomb right after. Their offense was very productive. Washington's offense, they could not seem to get past Jeffrey Nielsen. I think at this game, their offense, if they want to stay competitive, their offense needs to step up a bit. If you're Atlanta, you just want to keep executing your pitches the way you did the game before, then win the World Series. Before we get into today's lineups, we would like to give a huge shout out to the Daytona Tortugas, High A affiliate of the Cincinnati Reds, for giving us some merch today. Big props to them. All right, today's lineup, we will have starting pitcher for the Atlanta Attackers. We will have John Ryan. And starting pitcher for the Washington War Eagles will be Samuel Rhodes again. And just so you know, there's a 6-inning pitch limit, and Samuel Rhodes has pitched 1.5 so far. All right, I'm here with Campbell Whitford. Campbell, you're the away team this game. You have a 1-0 lead in the series. How do you approach today's game?
We're going to win this game, all costs. We got to work hard, and we can't screw up. If we screw up, then we're going to have to go to another game, and we're probably going to be tired out, so we got to work hard. So all I have to do is just keep on grinding every single time. Can't make a mistake. Can't do any of that. We're trying to win this new team, Tackle. Trying to win our first time we're in a baseball series with this new team. I already won one, so this is another.
You want another one? You want another one?
Yeah, I want another one.
All right, keep moving forward. That is today's motto for the Atlanta Attackers. I'm here with Davis Montaigne of the Washington War Eagles. How are you approaching today's game, being down 1 in a must-win game?
I'm gonna actually wear my shoes this time, not just go bare socks. I think now that John's pitching, might be able to actually hit a little bit.
Okay.
We don't have Jeffrey going underhand. Really annoying. Yeah.
Throwing today's first pitch is Club Services Manager Logan McCraw. Hey!
Didn't bounce it.
All right, welcome into Game 2 of the Daytona World Series. Samuel Rhodes will be starting on the bump for the Washington War Eagles, and hitting first, the rookie John Ryan, who hit a home run in the last game. And he is hit by the very first pitch. And that'll bring Jeffrey Nielsen up. So here's Jeffrey with 1 on. And that one is outside for ball 1. 1-0. 1-1 on Jeffrey as he swings at 1 low. 1-2. A runner at first. No outs. And that one is hit back to Samuel. And Jeffrey is out at first, but John will get to third. So Jeffrey will be out at first, but the runner will advance to third. So Campbell Whitford will be up with 1 out and a chance to get an RBI here with a runner at third. And the big man is hitting lefty in tonight's game. And that one is hit right back. 1-1 on Campbell Whitford. Well, Campbell hits that one back to first. Campbell is out, but the run will score. A nice RBI by Campbell Whitford. Full count on John Ryan. And that one is hit right down the line. Johnny running, and he beats the throw at first, and it's an error. It does not matter. The throw does not get there. Johnny will be safe at first. A single for John Ryan as he hustles down to first base. John Ryan showing off the wheels as Jeffrey Nielsen will be back up to hit. So 1 on for Jeffrey as that one almost hits him for ball 1. 3-0 on Jeffrey Nielsen, and he will walk on 4 pitches. So that'll bring Campbell Whitford back up. So 2 on, 2 outs for the big man. So 2 outs, 2 on for Campbell Whitford as he got a ground out RBI, his last AB. As that one is hit high, it is caught. So that'll be the top of the first inning. Atlanta will score 1. And the home team, the Washington War Eagles, will be up to hit next.
My bad. Oh, all right.
All right, so hitting first for Washington will be Samuel Rhodes. And the first pitch is outside, ball 1. And Samuel Rhodes will walk on 4 pitches, and that'll bring up Davis Montaigne. So Davis with 1 on and no outs. And that one is down low for ball 1. So 3-1 the count on Davis. And that one is outside for ball 4. So Blake Nielsen will be up with no outs and 2 on. So John Ryan has walked the first 2 hitters.
Making you put in the work. But why you always get so close?
Here's Blake Nielsen. And that one is up high for ball 1 as well. 3-1 on Blake Nielsen. And that one is tipped in the zone. It can be reviewed by Washington. All right, after further review, it is not a tip in the zone. It is strike 2 for Blake Nielsen. So Blake will step back in the box with 2 strikes on him. And that one is outside as well. Blake Nielsen will walk, and that will load the bases for Samuel Rhodes with no outs. So no outs, bases loaded for the War Eagles, a chance to get on the board early. And that one is by him for strike 1, up high. A good pitch from John. And that one, a swing and a miss. John gets the strikeout after loading the bases as he's looking to get out of the bases loaded jam. A huge strikeout for John Ryan, as Davis Montaigne will be back up to hit with 1 out, but the bases will remain loaded. And that one hits the top of the zone, a great pitch by John to get it on the count early. 2-2 on Davis Montaigne. And that one is hit right at Campbell and it gets by him. 2-run score as Davis gets into second with an RBI double. Or a single with an error to get to second. Nothing. So it'll be 2-1 War Eagles. 2-2 Davis. And that one hit right at Campbell. And it gets by him. 2-run score as Davis. So there's a man on second and third. And that'll bring Blake Nielsen up as the first pitch is down away for ball 1. John Ryan tries to limit the damage. And that one is down low. He gets Blake to swing as John will get the strikeout. And that'll bring Samuel Rhodes back up to hit. So here's Samuel. And that one is up high for strike 1, top of the zone. So a full count on Samuel Rhodes with runners at second and third. And he ducks out of it, and the bases will be reloaded.
But I'd rather get a hit than walk.
So here's Davis back up, and that one hits the top of the zone for strike 1. 3-1 on Davis. And it is a walk. So John will walk in a run. It is a 3-1 game, and the bases remain loaded. And that will bring Blake Nielsen back up to hit. So here's Blake with the bases loaded. Is that one just above the zone for ball 1. So it is a full count, 2 outs, bases loaded situation for Blake Nielsen. And a swing and a miss. John Ryan escapes the jam and only lets in 3. So here's John Ryan. Back up, top of the second inning. First pitch from Samuel Rhodes is a swing and a miss as John swings low at 1.
I'd go back.
And John will hit that one to third, and he will be safe at first. John beats out the throw at first. So here's Jeffrey with 1 on to hit as he swings at 1 below the zone for strike 1. So 1-1. And that one is hit high, and it is caught by Blake at the warning track. So 1 out, top of the second inning. Runner at first, and that'll bring up the big man once more. So here's Campbell. As that one just taps the outside corner. 0-2 on Campbell Whitford as he steps back in. And it hits him. Campbell Whitford is hit, and that will mean runners at second and first. Runners at first and second, as that one is a swing and a miss. John saw the potential for the long ball there, but did not time it right. So 0-2 on John. And that one is hit high, and it is off the top of the wall. Jeffrey running around third. Campbell slides into second base. What a slide from Campbell Whitford, and what a hit from John Ryan. Campbell Whitford slides into second base. The big man slides in. And it'll be a 1-point game. Atlanta trails 3-2 in the top of the second inning, and that will bring Jeffrey Nielsen back up to hit with 2 on.
1 out. 1 out.
So 1 out and 2 on for Jeffrey Nielsen. Is that one is tipped right back in the zone. Great execution from Samuel Rhodes. And that one is hit, and the ball deflects back at him, and his glasses come flying off. 1-2 on Campbell Whitford as Samuel Rhodes steps off and look the runner back to first. So Campbell will step back in. 1 and 2 the count. Runners at second and first. And that one is hit. Oh! And Samuel Rhodes reaches out his hand and makes a catch. Wow. What a catch by Samuel Rhodes to steal away an RBI from Campbell Whitford. And that one is hit. Oh! Here's Samuel Rhodes after casually robbing Campbell Whitford of a hit as he fouls that one back. So the count 1 and 1 on Samuel Rhodes. 1 and 2 on Samuel Rhodes. That one is fouled off to the left side. 1 and 2 on Sam. As that one is fouled back. No, it is not. He does not make contact with the ball. It is not a foul ball. It is a strike. Sirius Davis-Montaigne, first pitch is in for a ball. So Davis-Montaigne just called John Ryan a little gremlin. As that one is outside for ball 4. So Davis might have gotten in his head after being called a little gremlin. And that'll bring Blake Nielsen back up to hit. So 1 on for Blake Nielsen. And check swing, he did not go. And that one is a ball up high. So 1-0 on Blake Nielsen. And that is paint by John Ryan at the bottom of the zone. And swing and a miss, and that one is by him for strike 2. Absolute heat from John Ryan. And swing and a miss for strike 3. John gets the strikeout. Here's Samuel Rhodes, and he swings and misses at the first pitch. So the count is tied at 1 and 1 on Samuel Rhodes. As that one is hit high, but Jeffrey Nielsen makes the catch at third. So John escapes the inning without giving a run. A nice comeback inning from John Ryan on the mound. So last chance for the Atlanta Attackers, as this is their last chance, as Blake Nielsen will be on to close this one out. Last chance for Atlanta, as John Ryan will face off against Blake Nielsen, as he's almost hit
In the head.
but he will be back out. But he will back out of it for ball 1. So John in a 3-0 count, looking to tie the game up, as he will be walked on 4 pitches, and that will bring up Jeffrey Nielsen against his brother in a top of the 3rd last chance inning for the Atlanta Attackers. And they still have no outs, and they have 1 on. And he could potentially hit the go-ahead home run right here, as that one is outside for ball 1. He will step back in. And that one is outside for ball 4. Blake Nielsen will walk 2 straight hitters, and that'll bring up Campbell Whitford with 2 on and no outs to potentially help his team tie the game or even get a go-ahead run. Here's Campbell, 2 on, no outs, top of the 3rd inning. As the first pitch is down low for ball 1, a good eye by Campbell Whitford. 1 and 1 on the big man. And that one is hit high, and it is caught. 1 out, top of the 3rd. 2 on. And that'll bring John Ryan back up to hit. So 1 out, 2 on for John Ryan. as that one is down low for ball one. Still a full count on John, 1 out. As that one, he swings a high one. A strikeout. As Blake Nielsen is 1 out away from evening up the series and forcing it to a game 3. As the last out will be his brother, Jeffrey Nielsen, in game 2 of the World Series with 2 outs, 2 runners on at first and second. The pressure is on. First pitch from Blake Nielsen's outside for ball 1. As Jeffrey will lower his head at that one, and the count will go to 2-0. Blake Nielsen is being very cautious with his older brother here late in the game. As that one is tipped in the zone, and the Washington War Eagles even up the series apiece at 1-1, and that will force a game 3 of the World Series. As your final score is 3-2. The Atlanta Attackers come up just short in game 2, and the Washington War Eagles force another game in the series to try to capture another World Series title. As your final score here at Jackie Robinson Ballpark is 3-2.